Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how I use a lime to the max, because I not only do one thing or two, but I do 5. So if you're interested to know what they are, stay tuned. Before I even cut into the lime or lemon, I always take the zest out, and I normally use it for cooking, or if not needed I can freeze the leftovers for a later use. Then I take the juice out and I either use this to coagulate tofu, cheese at home, or to make a hot tea, or as a salad drizzle, or even as a natural hairspray. I then use half of that squeezed lemon or lime to descale my kettle. Just put half of that inside, put some water in and bring it to a boil, let it sit there for 10 minutes, then bring it back again to a boil, and then let it sit again 10 minutes. Or until it completely cools down. Once that is happening, I'm going to use the other half of the lemon and I'm going to clean my stovetop. I'm going to put some baking soda on it. As you can see, there's some grease sitting on the top and I just don't like it. It doesn't look pleasant. I know it's not too bad, but then I suppose if you do it often, then it doesn't build up as much as it does here. I am also going to add some washing up liquid, just a tiny bit, and I'm going to scrub with an old toothbrush, and I will leave it sit there for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now that same half lime, you're going to put it in a bowl and you need to put some fresh water in there. You're going to use to clean your microwave. As you can see, this is another appliance that has been neglected for some time. Despite me using the cover for food, I still managed to get quite a lot of debris around the sides. Put the bowl inside the microwave and set it on full power for 5 minutes. Once it's finished, let it sit inside between 5 and 10 minutes so that the microwave manages to steam up. And now remove it, and you're going to have to start wiping whilst it's still steamy, just so that it's easy for you to remove. Remove the inside spinning tray and then give it a good clean. Now start wiping away. As you can see, the bottom of the microwave, all the debris starts coming off right away. It doesn't get too stuck. The only thing that I really kind of struggle is the corners, and that's the hardest bit. Of course you want to start from the top and then the sides and the bottom, but I started from the bottom just to show you how easy it is to remove everything. You can unplug the microwave and use gloves if that makes you feel more comfortable. I always unplug the microwave just to be on the safe side. And after you have washed your inside plate, then just place it back again, and as you can see, the microwave is looking so much better, and only using the lemon. Now you could also have used apple cider vinegar, but my family are not very keen on the smell. It's a very strong smell, so I much rather use this that is natural, and I already have it. Time has come to start scraping off all the grease of the induction worktop. As you can see, it's very munky. I didn't realize there was so much buildup in here, but after I did this and wiped it, I realized I actually had to do it again. So I end up using this score pad. It's a brand new one as compared to the one that I use for like scrubbing plates. For example, this one will scratch your surface, so just make sure that I use a brand new one just so it's nice and soft on the surface. And then just applying a little bit of pressure. Just go with as much as you feel comfortable with according to what type of worktop that you have. And here I am going in circular motions, and with my other hand I'm just trying to feel whether I can feel any sandy gritty bits where the grease is stuck on, and I'll just go over it again. These definitely help, but then I will understand if not that many people are keen on doing this. I really like to have it removed, but then once you dry it, you will still be able to see, as you can tell here, there's still a little bit of burned around the edge, but it's not as much as it was. So I think next time I will just need to leave it a little bit longer. Now let's move on to the kettle. It's been sitting for 10 minutes, and as you can see here, it's very thick scales inside. So I'm going to start scrubbing. I always use a scrubber, like a metal scrubber, because I just find it so much easier to lift off any debris that is left inside. And I just go through everything, every single corner, even the heating element. Just make sure the inside is cooled down enough for you to be able to do this. You don't want to burn yourself. Then getting some soap, I'll just go around the outside. I'm not particularly fussed about keeping the brand of the kettle. I'm more fussed about keeping it clean. So as you can see, it was neglected for a while, so now I'm trying to give it a very good thorough clean. And I did 5 minutes scrubbing. If you do this more often, you don't need to do it as much, or because I had left it for quite a while, there was quite a big build-up. As you can see, those bits around, they've been there for a long time. They were from before I started doing this remedy for my kettle, but this kettle has been with us for the past probably 6 years, so it has been going on well. I take it that it's partly because of cleaning it thoroughly like this, otherwise the heating element would just not work properly. And I'm still kind of struggle to get all of it completely, but as you can see, the after is so much better. Look at all this scale that has been removed. Now obviously this will help your kettle be more efficient, and also all your water that comes out is going to be cleaner than if you were boiling it with tons of scale inside. And then just rinse it thoroughly and dry it down with a cloth, and it's all set to go again. Now it's time to discard the lemon halves into the compost pile to return nutrients to earth. Now, as an extra tip, if you don't want to wait for the kettle to cool down, put 2 tablespoons of baking powder into your sink and then just tip the contents of boiling water into it, and that will help freshen up the water pipe as well as unplug it if there's anything greasy in there. That is all from me today. I hope that you enjoyed this content, and if you did, consider sharing it with family and friends, giving it a like and subscribing to my channel so that you don't miss any similar content videos. My name is Karina. I'll see you in my next video. Stay strong, healthy and happy.